I figured I'd do the afternoon chats kind of early. Kids are out here right now playing. Dogs rolling in the grass. Kids are out here playing in their little kiddie pool, so you probably will hear them talking and laughing through this. So I apologize if you can't hear me well. We've had a really busy weekend, believe it or not. Yesterday, my husband was off work, and so we decided to take a road trip and just kind of drive. We went down one of the most beautiful highways, and I'll show you right here. It was absolutely gorgeous. It was such a pretty drive. It was a gorgeous day that day. It wasn't overly hot. We had a good time, just kind of getting out of the house and going to do something. And let's see, then I went and hung out with my family. My mom, she finally came home from the beach, yay! And Emily got to see Puggy after the first time in over a week, and I'll show you her reaction to that. Puggy, you ready to see Mama after 1 week? Look, Puggy! And there she goes. So as you can see, Emily was super excited to see Mr. Puggy. I'll be honest with you, I kind of miss little craphead. Even though he did pee all in my house. And now I have the rest of the week to fumigate the pee smell from my house. Speaking of animals in my house, I will show you our newest member, and I'll show you that really quick. We got a new kitty cat. Looks exactly like our other cat. This is Pig. We took him because my husband's cousins, Lindsay, their little boy Zephaniah, ended up being super allergic to their kitty cat. So we took Mr. Piggy, and he is the sweetest cat in the whole world of kitty cats. He's such a baby. He loves to cuddle, and he loves to talk, and he's the best. He'll stay in the house because he's so sweet. But he looks exactly like Aria. Sometimes we have a hard time telling them apart. So as I was telling you, this cat belonged to a little boy named Zephaniah. He's 3 years old, and he developed a severe allergy to the cat. And bless his little heart, he was telling his mom, he was like, "I'm sorry, I have an allergy." He's a poor baby. And but he's so cute. He has his own YouTube channel. I'll actually link him in the description. You guys, it's not going to take 2 seconds out of your time. He loves watching YouTube. He loves YouTube videos. So he's all the time telling people to like and subscribe to his channel. He's so precious. But he's got his own little YouTube, and he does these little videos every so often. So if you guys can, just go over and give him a like or a comment, or, you know, subscribe to him. Give him some more subscribers. He's a cute little sweet thing. So that's how we ended up with Piggy. And I have to say, he is the sweetest cat I've ever had the pleasure of owning, to be honest with you. And at first, him and Frodo were not getting along, but now they seem to be doing okay. So he probably is going to stay at my house if none of my family decide that they want him, because I kind of took him on an emergency basis. I didn't want her to have to, she was posting on Facebook trying to find somebody to take Sweet Piggy, and nobody would. And you know, I didn't want him, you know, my brother is severely allergic to pretty much everything. And so I know what that's like when they have these breakouts and asthma attacks and such. And so I didn't want him to be any sicker than what he already is. So I went ahead and took him. And he's, golly bum, he's one of those cats that he's so sweet that he just can't get enough of you. So I love him to death. And then this morning, this is Sunday, happy Father's Day. I'm sure you guys probably saw the little montage that I posted of my husband, the invisible man who nobody ever sees. Just to tell him happy Father's Day and how much I appreciate him. We went out and had breakfast with him, and then kind of went to a local flea market and walked around. And I'll actually show you a little clip. There were 3 guys there that were doing a little bit of bluegrass and some country music and some gospel. And so I'll show you a quick clip of them. They were very neat. so I thought they were quite fun to watch. They were quiet, and I don't know how well you could hear that, but then we came home, just kind of chill out for a little bit. He went ahead and went to sleep. I've got a lot of cleaning to do. I think we're actually going to do a yard sale, believe it or not. But we're going to be doing that, and I really just need to spring clean. Like, I'm sick of all the stuff at the house. And earlier today too, before we came home, I don't know why I've been like procrastinating buying canning supplies. I think it's because I know that once I do it, that it's going to be real and then I'm going to have to can. And it's not that, you know, I don't know. Like, I've read all these horror stories about people that have actually poisoned. What are you doing?
I said so.
Yeah? Get back in the swimming pool. But I've read all these horror stories about people who have actually, you know, like poisoned their family. So I don't know, I'm a little nervous about doing that for some reason. So finally got the gumption, went ahead and went to the store. Being Father's Day, I don't know why I decided to do it today, but being Father's Day, there's not a lot open except for like the local Walmart. So I went there, got all the canning stuff that I needed except for one thing, the water bath canner. They didn't have one, they didn't have any canners. Walked around for like 45 minutes with a store employee trying to find one because apparently it registered that there's 2 in the store. Can't find one. Turns out somebody stole them. How that somebody stole 2 canners beats the heck out of me. So now I have all these cucumbers. I'll show you a picture. I finally got tons of cucumbers. I've been getting tomatoes out and sugar snap peas and zucchini, and I've been making a lot of stir fry for my husband. He loves Asian food. He could probably live off Asian food. So I started picking all of these cucumbers, and now I have no way to pickle them. Yay! So tomorrow I'm going to attempt again, since, you know, nothing in the world will be closed because it won't be Father's Day or a Sunday. And I'll go and try to find a canner, and I'm going to give it a whirl. Wish me luck. I've watched a lot of canning videos. I follow a woman by the name of Linda from Linda's Pantry, and she had actually suggested that you get the new ball canning book. And I don't know if you guys had a chance to look at this thing, but it's nice. I'm an avid reader, so when I come across books that are beautiful, I'm impressed. Like, it's nice. It's a home preserving book. It's got canning and fermentation and all these other things. So I'm really excited to mess around in it. Let's see. I'm trying to think. What else did we do over the weekend? Not a whole lot. My mama finally came home, so that makes me super happy. But other than that, that's pretty much all we've done. Oh, one funny story. When I went out into the barn. Okay, go. When I was in the barn cleaning, Solomon is my middle child, and he's also all boy and super rambunctious and super just free-spirited, honestly. And I don't want him to lose his warrior spirit, but I also want him to redirect it and mind Mama. And lately we've been having a little bit of issue with not wanting to listen to what Mama says and arguing back, so we're kind of having to get ugly about it. But I think he kind of learned his lesson that when Mama says to do something or Mama says don't do something, there's typically a reason. So I'm out there cleaning the barn, and I tell him, I said, you know, stay in the house, do not come out, you know, watch your Paw Patrol. I'm literally gonna go clean the barn. I'll be right back. Don't want you in there with the rooster. Because since Rue has left, Bluey has been well behaved, but he's also gotten super protective of the girls, especially now that he's breeding them. So I tell him, don't come out for no reason. Don't come out. So I'm out there cleaning, and the next thing I know, I hear some noise, and I go to the edge of the barn door, and there's Solomon standing in the little field. And I said, Solomon, why are you out here? He was like, but I want to hold the chicken. I said, I told you not to come out to this barn. Get in the house before I get you. Okay. So he disappears. Katniss. He disappears. He goes walking back toward the house.
Water.
You're outside in the water? Well, get in the water. So he starts heading back toward the house, and I get back in the barn and I'm cleaning, and all of a sudden I hear a bunch of squawking, and I step outside to look. There he is, completely ignoring me, chasing chickens. Before I could get to him, he got too close to one of the girls, and Bluey came after him, got him by the shirt. He had a hold of his shirt behind him and was flapping, trying to stay on. And Solomon's running in a circle screaming, "Mama!" with a rooster attached to him. I run over and I knock the rooster off. He didn't say thank you. He didn't cry for me. He didn't say anything. He ran out the fence, jerked open the gate, took off, run in the house, and I didn't see him until I went back in. I asked him, I was like, are you going to start listening to me? I'm going to listen to Mama. So now all the kids are afraid to go in because now everybody's afraid of Bluey because Bluey is trying to protect the girls. So moral of the story, listen to your mama. She knows what she's talking about. So I thought you guys would be entertained by that, but Solomon got his butt kicked by the rooster. And speaking of the rooster, he's doing so well. I mean, I don't have any issues with this. And another thing I want to post. What's the matter? There's a bug in the water.
There's a bee inside the water that drowned.
There's a bug in the water that's drowned. No, are you okay?
A bee.
There's a bee in the water. There's still the bee in the water. They're still trying to figure out how to get it. Now I know what I was going to ask you. I have a question to post for you. I have been on some chicken forums and read some information, and I actually saw an article where these people were having a debate. And the debate was this: hand-raising roosters. Some people were actually saying that hand-reared roosters, or roosters that were handled a whole lot by kids, by adults, by whatever, that when they hit sexual maturity, they actually tended to be aggressive. Whereas roosters who were not handled would tend to be, you know, calm and relaxed and not see humans as an issue. So I guess I kind of want a little bit of opinion on it. What do you guys think? Does touching your roosters as babies, does that change their personality? I mean, does handling them, does that make them aggressive or not aggressive? What's your experience on that, if you guys do have experience on it? I mean, it made sense to me because Bluey, I didn't really mess with him a whole lot, and he's fine. And then Rue, you saw that. I mean, there wasn't a day that went by that I wasn't messing with him, and now he's aggressive. So, I don't know. What's your opinion on it? Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and close because I'm sure this video is like 10, 20 minutes long, something like that. Love you guys. Hope you have a great Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers. Love you guys. If you like us, subscribe. Post to us on Facebook, and we'll see you later. Bye.